Welcome back to you, Fun Media, and today let's go to a new country. Here we're going to Jamaica. We're going to the Grand Palladium Jamaica Resort and Spa, which is, on a map separated on two sides, like the Palladium side and the Lady Hamilton side. But honestly, on that one, it's pretty much, one resort. This is the centerpiece of the resort, and this is where we are right now. The main lobby for your check-in. For those who's been in the Grand Princess in Riviera Maya, I don't know if they have the same architect, but it looks pretty much almost the same. And it's beautiful, beautiful place, beautiful resort. So let's start the tour, the visit, talk about the pros and cons. So first thing first, while I'm giving you another 360, I looked many reviews on a couple of websites, and people that are not rating this hotel a good star, normally they all have a different reason. So it's more like a revenge, like they had a bad time, so they complain about this and this. Lots of them, not all of them. Sports bar right there. So many of them, they're just complaining because they had something bad happening, like the service or stuff like that. But in general, what I've read about this hotel, pretty good service, good food, pretty much good everything besides one or two things that I'm going to talk about later. And for that, it's time to like the video and subscribe. A lot more coming. All right. Now, let's go have an aerial view. Here we are in the air. So let's talk about pros and cons. The resort goes from all the last big building there to this is the middle. The pool is amazing. All the way there. And this is the side. There's no real adult section. It's not like this side is adult, this side is family, but they have like a small section for adult only. But if you're looking more for adult resort, it might not be the one for you. Now, I'm going to look at the beach. So one downside might be the beach. See, it's not really big. I mean, yes, it goes from there. You won't have access to water there to all the way there. So it's a little large, but see, I mean, it's not the biggest beach. Like the swimming section, it's only this place, and it's a little tiny to put many chairs. And remember, it's still a big resort, so there's not room for everybody. If it's a big season, you might have a lot of people, that want to go swimming. Well, at least, so the beach we're looking right now is this one. Let's go there just before I continue. So at least, I mean, it's beautiful and secure. You can see the buoy there. Remember, it's really popular for families. So bit of rock there, bit of rock here. Tons of chairs. This is early morning. That's the reason why there's nobody there. But, at least it's not the only beach. Let's go see this one right here. So we just landed on the other beach. So this one is small, but at least, there is more option. So not too deep, a lot of buoy there. So, I mean, it's a great place again. See the kids are playing. So yeah, the chairs are very close one to each other, but I mean, you got everything you need. The bar is there. You can, so even if it's a big resort, you're going to have pretty much everything walking distance. And, right here, you're going to have a bit like you can see there, sports. Let's get closer. So, I mean, you can see the diving equipment there, a bit of boat. It's not the one, like the main place. It's not like Club Med where you're going to find tons and tons of activities. But honestly, it's still a great resort. Normally in general, Jamaica it's little expensive, but for the price, at least Grand Palladium, great food, normally great service, great room. Well, great room, something about the rooms. Let's go in a room to talk about them. There you go. So, something I've seen a bit is people complaining about the room. You know, Tons of people are saying they're fine. See the bed is nice. The design is beautiful. But sometimes I've read a couple of times, especially more on this side, the Palladium side, people tends to complain a little bit about the rooms. Sometimes it might be like the room itself that's a bit old, like I said, more on this side. This side have been refurbished. I don't really know about this side, but sometimes it's about the service. One lady saying, "Oh, in a week I had my room clean, not every day, so some small complaining here and there, but nothing major." Um, we've already seen the pools, but I want to talk more about the pool. But first, this little section, and why I want to start with this little pool section there. Like I said, again, it's a good family resort. So look at that. Babies and kids are gonna have great spot reserved for them. And that's a big plus. If you're looking for a place, for the kids, once again, it's a great resort. Now let's go to the main pool. And just before going to the main pool, see there's one small there, there's another right here, and we've seen this beach here, but there's another like hidden beach right here. It's a place to walk to find spot. But the main pool, let's go there. For me, it's one of its major asset. Yes, the beach, is not my favorite, but the pool, absolutely stunning. Tons of chairs, but the size of the pool is pretty good. I don't know if you can see there are chairs in the water and right below here, and I want to show it to you. Right below are the bar. You know, always I always need my bar, my pool bar, So it's for Jamaica, believe me, this pool is one of the best in Jamaica. Tons of chairs and great view. Very very great view just by the water. So that's a great area. And I really like, the restaurant there. Now let's go see the restaurant because there's a couple there, like you can see here, Mexican, couple of restaurant, coffee store. You don't have to absolutely be inside, you know. I really like eating outside sometimes. Even if there's rain, you have the rooftop and a very, very great view. Imagine that your little morning coffee with sea breeze. So I'm a big fan of like the total center area of this hotel. I really think it's been well made. So, do I recommend this resort if you're looking absolutely to go in Jamaica? Yes, one of the very good resort in Jamaica. Maybe a little too far from the um, the airport if you're not a fan. Of having a 1 hour bus drive from the airport. But it's for me 1 hour is very very acceptable. You know, it's a beautiful place. There's not tons and tons of things to do around. But you're still gonna have enough tour. It's still enough of a great place for you and the kids to have fun. And just before we end the video, I talked about this small beach there, but I want to go there because I think it's a great area. Like you see, it's very small. It's not like small, hidden, private, tons of chairs for not tons of chairs because it's small. It's a small beach, but I mean, it's not like it's hidden somewhere. Everybody knows it's there. But still, I mean, it's the smallest beach at this resort. You can't go far. Once again, there's all of the buoy. But I mean, why not? It's making difference. Oh, and by the way, I see the gazebo there. One really pros about this hotel is they're apparently pretty good for wedding. Let's go to Gazebo so you can see it. And at the same time, we're gonna have a view on the beach there. We won't have a view of the main beach, but we have views of the two small beach. And the gazebo is right there. Hi, lady. Say everybody to like the video. All right. Talk to you next time. I hope you enjoyed it. Jamaica, here we go. Bye bye.